to Running with Rainbow. This is your artist Maya Larson. Today I'm going to show you a quick fun art monoprinting process. So you're going to want watercolor paper or heavy paper, printout of a sugar skull in any style you like, and then if you happen to have a page protector or one of these transparency sheets, that is perfect, and some acrylic paint. So what you're going to do is slide the photocopy you have or the printout of the sugar skull into the sleeve or the page protector. Then you're going to take a permanent black Sharpie type marker and trace all the details you want, and then you're going to flip it over, and on the inside is where you're going to apply your paint, and then you're going to close the jacket, so to speak, or press the page protector down onto your heavy sheet of paper and slowly build up layers into a monoprinted sugar skull. So I always like to start with the lightest colors first. So I'm going to start with my yellow. These are just craft paints, they're nothing fancy. If you happen to have an extender to keep the acrylic from drying too quickly, that would be helpful. I don't think you could do this with watercolor and have the same effect, but with acrylic you definitely can, and probably therefore tempera paint. I think I'm saying that right. So here I am just applying some yellow highlighted areas. You really kind of have to flip in your brain how you work with things, so put your highlights down first. Your first layer of paint is what is going to be on top of your finished print, so any colors you want to stay on top you should put down first. Now you can also wipe clean your plastic sheet in between layers to avoid ripping the paper, and you can let layers dry in between if you're into slow craft. So it doesn't have to be a quick craft either, you can take your time. And then I'm slowly building up to my cool and my warmest colors. We're staying on the lighter side for fun. Now a really fun thing about the ultimate end result is the leftover paint, if you don't wipe it clean, works as a wonderful window cling for Halloween. So I'm going to cut them out and actually hang them in my front window with the wax paper collages I've been showing on Instagram as well. I'm really enjoying my weird window. It has a whole bunch of fantasy and whimsical creatures decorated. So here is some fun monoprinted sugar skulls. It is always a little bit of a surprise, and should you happen to have a sheet of wax paper, or in this case, whoops, I have some tissue paper because this was a sleeve or a pocket, you can close it, and if the paint's dried, give it a little misting and take off any excess if you like. If you find there's just a little bit too much paint left over on your plastic and you want it a slightly bit less tidy, so you can hang it in your window just like this. So I hope you guys have fun trying out this monoprinted sugar skull craft. If you do and you want to share it here on Substack, please give at Running Rainbows a tag, and if not, so cool. I hope you have an enjoyable spooky season. A new article is coming up about the spook school, the Glasgow 4 of the 1900s, 1890s. I'm excited for November, friends.